Good afternoon, dear students. Myself, Dr. Swarujba, Professor of CSE Department at Sri Venkateshwara Engineering College, Tirupati. In this video lecture, we'll see about introductory part of software engineering. Only the foundation part I just wanted to cover with you. And this is what the syllabus according to JNTUA curriculum. These are the entire Unit 1 contents. So overall from this unit, we can learn all the basic concepts of software engineering as well as software project management. So in this class, we'll see about what is software and description of software and classes of software. So by the end of this video lecture, you'll be able to define the software and the description as well as classifications. So the first content is software. Before we are going to learn regarding software engineering, basically we should know what is a software. So software is, we can define like a set of programs which accepts the set of inputs and produce the desired outputs, right? So a program, as we know, that set of instructions which are to be executed. So different kinds of softwares are consisting different kinds of set of instructions. Whatever it is the type of software, it is taking the input and generating the desirable proper output, maybe in terms of functions and the performance. So if you look at into the definition part, you can define software is set of instructions to acquire inputs and to manipulate them to produce the desired outputs in terms of functions and performance as determined by the user of the software. And not only a software is talking about this set of instructions, it is also including the manual, the software manual, a software guide. Means it consisting a set of documents which are actually improves the readability of software system, which are meant for the users to understand clearly regarding the software system. This is what a software is. And coming to the description of the software, a software is generally described by its capabilities. The capabilities in the sense uh, relates to the functionalities, what actually a software can function, what kind of features it can provide, and what kind of facilities it is actually offers. Let us take an example of sales order processing project, which is normally used in any kind of supermarket. So here, how a sales order processing software can be described means, consider the description here by the capabilities. Sales order processing, it functions to process the different kinds of sales orders from the different kinds of market segments. Yes, different kinds of customers can order normally different kinds of products. So it has to function in that proper direction. And coming to the feature means, it is going to be able to handle multiple currency computations, like the same software if we are using in US market, so it has to able to handle the currency of dollar. In Indian markets, it has to be able to handle with INR, Indian currencies. So it has to be defined and exactly able to handle all kinds of multiple currency computations and need to be updating the product sales and tax status. This is what we call it the feature exactly. And coming to the facilities, normally any kind of sales order processing project, it is basically need to give a sales order printout, or at least it need to be emailed to the customer regarding all the list of goods whatever they are going to be purchased from that market. This is will take it as a facility. So, a software is described by its capabilities. We'll call it with functions, features, and facilities. And coming to the classes of the software, so it is basically classified into generic software and customized software. So, these kinds of classifications we are talking based on the level of the application, at what the customers are preferred to use. If a software is specifically designed for broad customers, and the customers where the requirements are very common, fairly stable, and where the requirements are defined particularly clearly, well understandable by the software engineer, very clear cut requirements, there is no any confusion regarding the requirements. This is what generic software. So very general requirements actually provided, and a general purpose of usages this software is utilized. In kind of opposite directions, if we talk about a customized software, it is developed for the customer, very specific to the domain, environment, and very special requirements, and this is not at all satisfied by the generic products. It is going to be unique. Up to the software, only the requirement is going to be defined for developing the customized software. It is not at all a general purpose software. It is not at all very common requirements actually given to the software engineers. So the customized applications specific to the domain is actually, we can say, in kind of customized software. So a generic software is designed for broad customers, market whose requirements are very common, fairly stable, and well understandable by the software engineer. Whereas a customized software is developed for the customers where domain, environment, and requirements are being unique to the customer and cannot be satisfied by the generic products. So in this lecture, we learn regarding what is a software, what is description of the software along with one project example, and the classifications of the software. If you have any queries, please mail to me. Thank you.